Well, hello. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a zodiac sign reading for the sign of Capricorn, earth-based energy. These readings are designed to bring love, light, and truth to those that watch. Please take what is yours, leave what isn't, like, subscribe, leave comments. You feel free to repost or share the videos as you'd like. I would love to hear your feedback. Also, I'm encouraging you to play along with this reading. I'm going to be showing the cards as I go through them, and so if my intuition is telling me a specific meaning for a card and you're picking up something different, trust your intuition and see if you have a different version of the story, a different option to choose from. And so I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you very much for being here and sharing in this time and space with me. And so Capricorn, I'm going to just look at mid-June, take a little energy snapshot for where you might be in this current moment in time. And this can be for the sign of Capricorn or a cross-watcher who has a Capricorn in their life and they want to know a little inside scoop to see what's going on. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. So let me just finish tuning in here, asking for this love, light, and clarity. I did sage the space and meditate prior to turning the camera on. We're starting off with the sign Justice, sign of Libra. I'm going to go back through these once I've placed them out. We have 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy, 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, the Hierophant. So at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, we do have the 6 of Wands, which is a celebratory, victorious, you've won, you've completed what was expected of you. You're celebrating and celebrated in the streets. You could be getting a promotion. You could be something to do with your passions and your drive. So if work is that, or if this is you finally getting that relationship that you've wanted to achieve, any achievement that you've wanted to have and that you've had your eyes set on, you've had your hopes and your heart set on, this is that success. So congratulations, Capricorn. Something has given you this feeling of celebration. So we're just going to go a little bit back in time and look and see the Justice card. And this is air energy, so predominantly Libra. And this is all about the scales of justice, the scales of a legal situation. Have you proceeded to be victorious in something that was a legal battle of some kind? Have you been deemed the victor? Very similar to this 6 of Wands, where there's been an achievement, there's been a success, there's been a victory. The Justice card can mean that as well. And so this is at the previous portion for you of maybe the last few months. Maybe something happened in April or May that led you to this moment in time where we currently are, and giving you the sense of justice, where you've won, you've achieved, it came out in your favor. So if this applies, this is here in your recent past for you, Capricorn. And moving into more the near recent past, we do have the 5 of Cups. This is all about loss, remorse, cups being spilled. This energy in your heart space, Capricorn, of instead of looking at the 2 cups here that are full, your heart space, your emotions, you're choosing for some reason to look over here at what's been spilled, what's been knocked over, what's been kicked over. Your heart space energy, your investments in your emotions. Maybe you're looking at things, or maybe you have moments that you tend to see the not so positive side of a situation. So if you're proceeding forward in all of this great, good, victorious energy, but something stops you and something has you looking at the past, something has you fixated on what's been lost, and what if that happens again? And what if? And look what happened before, that could happen again. I just give you a caution, Capricorn. There's a need to just explain or express to you a little bit of caution where that is concerned. This energy is kind of at the river of tears. And so this is in your choice. You have a choice whether to be here or not. This is coming up in your reading significantly in order to give you, in my opinion, a little bit of a warning that with so much good, so much victory, so much success and achievement under your belt, be wary of maybe the temptation or the desire to go back and think of, well, that happened and this happened and my heart was broke before, so, and whatever, fill in the blank. Be wary of that energy. This is here showing up, just really highlighting, in my opinion, the warning to be caught up in this kind of energy. Because where you are at currently, you're still in this fire energy, which is very similar to the 6 of Wands. We're looking at the 9 of Wands, and this tends to be the energy of the wounded warrior. So you've obviously been through it. Capricorn, you've had your hands and feet put to the fire, put to the test. You've been tested at every turn, and you're here and you're still willing and able and ready to fight if fighting is what is necessary, more so defending your territory. So this is the wounded warrior. This is the energy of, I've been knocked down, teeth in the dirt, I've been handed my you-know-what, but I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna stop. I am in this present moment, Capricorn, of knowing that the best is yet to come. I believe in what the future holds. And yes, I've had some bad things happen to me. Maybe that is very much what this river of tears situation is all about. I know what the past was all about, but I also believe in my future. I believe that the 6 of Wands is there for me, that I have victory, success, and achievement not far forward. So congratulations, Capricorn. Where you're currently standing is you're standing your ground. You're not giving up. You're not backing down, even though, yes, some things have happened. You're not willing to let that get the best of you. And as we proceed into the near future, we're looking at the 9 of Swords, which does tend to be a thought. You're in your head. You're stuck in your head. You have some thoughts on repeat, very symbolic, where the card is showing the figure holding the head in the hands, not able to sleep at night. It's very dark. It's very swordsy. There's a lot going on, and the swords are all about the head space. So the near future has the potential. Remember that you decide how things go for you, not tarot cards, not readings, not anything. You decide. This is just here as a highlight, I'm going to even say so much as a caution to be wary, again, of getting stuck in the past in your heart space energy, 5 of Cups. And I'm going to also caution and encourage you to be wary of getting stuck in your head. Don't get stuck in your heart. Don't get stuck in your head when it concerns taking you down the loops and the circles and the spirals that get you thinking negatively. This is keeping you up at night, causing you not to be able to get good, restful sleep, and we're no good if that's the case. So be wary. Consider this a caution. These 2 cards surrounding your present energy, and they're both cautions. Stuck in the heart, stuck in the head. Be wary. Be guarded, definitely feel the need to set your boundaries. Remember not to set your walls, build your walls up so high that no one can come in and no one can go out. So Capricorn, it's okay to be protective of your heart space and your life in general, but overdoing it in the head isn't good. Overdoing it in the heart isn't good either. So cautions, warnings, take it if it fits. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. Where we end up in the future position, the future orientation, is the Hierophant. And this is giving you a heads up that a spiritual teacher is on their way. And this can be in the form of a life event. That can be a spiritual teacher. This can be a yoga teacher, a counselor, a priest, a pastor, any sort of spiritual teacher. So if that is a religious person that you give a lot of credit to and you seek their guidance from, that is what this Hierophant is all about. Anything external to us, institution oriented, so in the form of religion, in the form of mental health, in the form of mind, body, spirit orientation. So as I said, a yoga teacher, some form of a spiritual teacher. So the Hierophant is showing up in your future, Capricorn. Look for them. And just remember, one of my favorite quotes, and this very much applies to this Hierophant showing up in your reading, is, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So Capricorn, be looking out for your Hierophant. Be looking out for your spiritual teacher, for your guide, for your wisdom-oriented person, place, or thing. And I would love to hear how this resonates for you if it does. But look forward, major arcana for the sign of Taurus, Aries. Hierophant is ready to be in your life. So Capricorn, very near future, Hierophant showing up. So just a little recap, an overview: success, victory, achievement. As we go back in time, justice. The scales were balanced in your favor. So Capricorn, you came out on top of something, legal situation, work situation, a dispute between you and a neighbor. You came out on top. You did have the tendency in the past to maybe go back and think about all the things that have hurt you, that you've put trust and loyalty and someone's done you wrong. You've had the tendency to go back and just think about that maybe a little bit too much. But where you're currently standing, this present moment, is in this wand energy, fire energy, passion, drive. I'm protecting myself. You're protecting yourself. You feel the need to have good, healthy boundaries. That's awesome. In the near future, looking at, but getting stuck in your head about things. So beware of that tendency to get on that loop, the gerbil in the wheel, going around and around and not getting anywhere. So be wary of the thoughts that can consume you. In the near future, moving forward, maybe the next 3 months for you, Capricorn, look for your teacher. You have a teacher showing up in your life, somebody that will provide knowledge and wisdom to complement your own knowledge and wisdom. Not that we have to seek that from outside of us, because everything we need is always within us at all times. So Capricorn, I hope this helps you. I am going to finish off with a light worker oracle card for you, just to give you a little final message to be on your way for this mid-month June reading for the sign of Capricorn. So we'll just pull one card for you from the Lightworker Oracle by Elena Fairchild. And this is the grounding, and it's a 15. And in numerology, we add those to reduce to a single number. So 1 and 5 is 6. That's about love, harmony, relationships. Very significant in your life for you right now, Capricorn. So I'm going to read from the book for you and see if anything applies and maybe gives us a little bit more reassurance of our reading tonight for you. So grounding, you long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, to share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps you bring your dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. Thank you very much for your energy and for tuning in and playing along. And I do feel so blessed to have you here tonight, Capricorn. Be blessed and be well.